Hello, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor, and today I'm going to talk about. It's almost ironic when I'm talking about it. It's like saying taking every trade, or trading your opinions. We all have our opinions, and one of the things I learned years ago is you can't trade your opinions. It's not a way to make money. I mean, everything that I do is systematic, mechanical, and I've also gotten to the point of realizing that my opinions mean nothing. It's like watching all the opinions on CNBC or Bloomberg. I mean, how many of these guys are end up being right or making money? So what does it really mean? I'm going to give you an exact, real example. As per the methodology in which I trade, which is pretty simple, very robust, because that's the only things that can hold up in the real world, is I want to buy the strongest, I want to sell the weakest, if I can put on a low risk bet. And if you watch more of my videos, you'll really understand what I mean a low risk bet. A low risk bet is where you're risking a small percentage of your total account size. In most cases, it's under 1% of your account size. So what happened to me in all reality? I have my opinions on the stock market and the debt crisis in Europe and the euro, and I can keep on going on and on and on. But I'm not trading my opinions. Several days ago, or it might have been even last week, I had a signal to buy S&Ps and Dow. It was the strongest. It took off. There was nothing for me to think about. I bought. I did exactly what my methodology told me to do. What does it really mean? That I know that I don't know the future. I believe that anything can happen. I believe we can have a stock market crash. I also believe we can have a stock market melt up. Melt up means the stock markets are going to go up who knows how much. A truly successful trader slash trend follower believes anything can happen and follows their methodology to the letter. There is no second guessing it. Well, I don't want to take this trade, or I want to take this trade, or I feel good, or I don't feel good. It's like I say to myself very simply, how much is this trade going to cost me? I don't even really say it anymore. I just do it. I know that at the end, I'm building an equity curve, which is behind me. You can kind of see it. Let me kind of just jump behind here. I'm building an equity curve. And that's what it's really about. And that any one trade doesn't really mean anything. So I just keep on putting them on. I keep on putting them on. I take my small losses. I take my small profits. I stay out of big trouble because I put stops in. And not that I've done anything different. I've avoided gaps. I've avoided, limit up and limit down. But I promise you they're going to happen at some point because they're out of my control. And I put myself in a position to make myself available when things really trend. Simple example was wheat last month. That was a trade like any other trade, but for whatever reason, there was a drought, and it moved, and I caught it. Not that I did anything different. It's like I made a video right before this, actually was speaking about George Soros, that successful traders do boring stuff, and boring is good. So it's like I'm not looking for action. I follow exactly what my methodology tells me to do. It's a complete plan. People have a business plan, I have a trading plan. There is nothing to deviate from it because I know that I have an edge over time, over long periods of time. And the key is to stay focused. There's two main attributes here. One is that you develop a robust methodology that fits your personality. And the other reality is you take every single trade without any hesitation. And you're comfortable. You're not nervous, you're not scared, you're not greedy, you're not anything. And I talk about greed. When you're in a trade and it's working, let it work. Heck, you don't know how far it'll go. And if it's not working, get out. Watch out. I mean, because any of these markets, they can be lethal to your net worth. This is what successful trading really is. There is no magic. It's being consistent. It's trading without fear. It's just putting on the trades as you're supposed to, as per the system. Buying the strongest, selling the weakest, and letting the odds work in your favor over long periods of time. This is what trend following is. If I can help you, I'm more than willing to help you. I've had people help me, and it's always good to have a mentor. Thank you. And again, I also want to remind you one more thing too. On my website, you can get a free 40-page manual or mini book, little ebook on trend following, on what I'm talking about, really what it takes to be successful over time. As well as I have a book coming out with Wiley Books, coming out in the fall, called The Bible of Trend Following: How Professional Traders Compound Money and Manage Risks. I invite you to read the book. I think you'll learn a lot. I cover everything from psychology to my actual methodology. Again, thank you, and if I can help you, just let me know. Email me. It's andrew@trendfollowingmentor.com. Thank you.